Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Soul Time for Sunday, November 24th, 2019. And for those of you in the US, it is Thanksgiving week. And therefore tonight we are going to talk about gratitude. So gratitude is really one of the most important ways of being. It is one of what I'll call like the strongest energies there are towards manifesting everything you want. You know, it's often said a grateful heart attracts miracles in your life. And for me, gratitude has like always become the answer. If I perceive things aren't going my way, or if I'm kind of having, a bad day, right? If I'm not feeling great, if I'm in a slump, I can always shift through a practice of gratitude, like hands down. And so gratitude and living with a grateful heart, but also having a consistent gratitude practice is truly one of the most important things you can do to just simply be happy, to shift your perspective. When you shift into really perceiving everything that happens to you as saying thank you, as being grateful for it, whether it's, quote unquote, good or bad. This is really a way, and it's a powerful tool. It's really one of your superpowers for how you can shift your perception. Remember, mastering your perception is how you master your reality. So if you truly want to just experience life from a place of greater light, a place of greater love, and if you want to navigate things as they come up and as they arise with more ease and with more grace, really living from and being within gratitude is your key. And so I'm going to share with you 4 different practices, and then we are going to do a gratitude meditation again for this week where we celebrate gratitude, at least here in the US. So here are 4 different practices. Now, I will say you can do all of these. If you want to just like really go for it and shift your life immediately and really start experiencing the world differently, I'm telling you, if you do all of these and do it consistently, just do it for the next 2 weeks, less even, you will really start to see a shift within yourself, your well-being, how you feel. You will feel less stress. You will feel just more whole and complete. But at the same time, sometimes it can feel really overwhelming to make a lot of changes at once. So even just doing one of these will really have an incredible shift for you as well. And I always say, look, take things in bite-sized pieces. If you try to do too much at once, too much that feels overwhelming, and you'll get in this place where you don't do anything at all. At least that's the case for me. So pick what feels doable to you. And why don't you commit to doing it for the next 2 weeks and look at how things change. I want to hear about it too. Let me know how things change. So the first one, and these are all practices that I do, by the way. The first one is morning gratitude. Now, when I do morning gratitude, I like to think of 3 things I'm grateful for. Maybe more if I'm just really like feeling it, but 3 things. And when I do this, I usually do it like, how do I describe this? Like things that are constant in my life that I'm really like thankful that exist. So a lot of times, I have a beautiful view. I'm here at the ocean. I'll thank for the ocean. I will thank for certain family members of my life, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever comes up, just think of things that you're really grateful for. It's really important to start your day with a heart of gratitude, to kind of enter into the day from that energy and frequency and space. That will set the course for a completely different day rather than not entering it with gratitude. So think of just 3 things you're grateful for, whatever pops to mind. It can be like your fingers and your toes, right? Like whatever it is that is going to help you feel real, like a shift in an open heart. And here's the thing with that. And that's why I was saying, like, think of something that really like gets you, that you just have immense gratitude for. Because this isn't about just going through the motions. This isn't like, okay, I just said 3 things I'm grateful for. Here I go. The most important part with any of these practices is that you shift how you feel. So whatever maybe it's your child, right? Like your fur animal, your fur baby, whatever it is that really gets you in that, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. That's what you want to do in the morning, because it's about shifting your energy and shifting how you approach the day. It's not just like doing it and checking it off your list. The other thing you can do in the morning, and this goes along with your manifestation practices for what you're choosing to create in the day. You know, if you're setting, also a person like we've been talking about a lot lately that are setting intentions for what you want to create that day, one thing you might do is already thank the universe for something you're looking to create today. So it might be, thank you for that incredible meeting today. I'm thanking you now for an incredible meeting, whatever it is. So that's another way that you can kind of integrate those two practices, is to really feel and see the outcome of anything you're looking to manifest. Feel as if it's real, as if it's happened, and give thanks for it. Okay, so that's practice number one, morning gratitude, really the way you want to start your day. The second practice, this is a good one, so is to have a practice throughout the day where you give thanks for the present moment. So until you've had a lot of practice, this can be hard to remember to do. But for me, what I'll do is I'll have moments where I'll just, you know, take in whatever I'm taking in that present moment. Again, it might be my view. It might be food on my plate. It might just be that I'm alive right now. And I'll take like 10 seconds to just give thanks for this present moment. Now, a good way to get in that practice is to set yourself reminders. So set yourself like 3 like 15-minute calendar invites throughout the day that you're going to get that invite. You're going to stop what you're doing and you're going to give thanks for that present moment. Not something that just happened, not something that's coming up, just for the present moment exactly as it is. This is an incredible practice. This is really about you really just giving thanks for being here now. Okay, so that's the second practice. The third practice, the hard one, is when things don't necessarily go your way throughout the day. Instead of reacting and getting upset, you pause and you give thanks for that, knowing that whatever it is happened for you, for your highest good, that you're not a victim being tortured, that you're not a victim being attacked, okay? This really ties to a lot of our past practices too, with choosing your perception in any moment. This is part of it. Again, master your perception, master your reality. And so with this practice is, and you don't even have to feel it, like you'll feel it with time, but just to get in the behavioral kind of mindset of when something doesn't go your way, instead of going, oh, reacting, like that, or even if you do that, that's fine. But also at the same time, just saying, I might not feel it totally in my heart right now, but thank you for this. I know it's happening for my highest good. Thank you. And this is really ties to accepting the present moment as it is. Because when you resist the present moment, you just cause suffering for yourself and those around you. You can't resist what's happening sometimes. So isn't it better, again, being a master of your perception, to choose to give thanks for it, knowing that nothing is ever happening to you, that everything is always happening for you. You might just not understand it at the time. Okay, so that's our third practice. And then the fourth practice, and this is one I've been really, I'll say consistent about. I'm not consistent with all these, I try, but I've been really consistent with this one for a really long time. And this is at the end of your day. And I usually do it, when I'm like in bed, kind of getting ready to bed before I'm about to turn off the light and go to sleep. I sit and I think of everything I'm grateful for that happened that day. Again, the real challenge here would be to thank for the good and the bad. But again, be one with yourself with this, and whatever it is at the moment is where you are. And that's great. It didn't start with me thanking for the bad things, let me tell you. But just thinking about all the wonderful things that happened that day to you, like really reviewing your day and like, oh my gosh, this happened and this happened. And I ate incredible food today, or I was able to, like, the simple things. And just think of as many things as you can that you're grateful for that happened that day. And that's it. So those are our practices. Again, I would say, if you're like, I know I can start doing all these right now and I want to, great, but don't set yourself up to fail. Just pick any of them and run with that for the next 2 weeks. And if you have questions, let me know. Okay, let's do our gratitude meditation. So go ahead and join me in just closing your eyes. And let's start by taking some breaths together. So go ahead and breathe in through your nose. And release. Breathe in through your nose. And release. And one more, breathe in through your nose. And release. And just start to relax your body wherever you are. Just let yourself be relaxed. Loosen your shoulders, your neck. Make any adjustments to just allow yourself to be comfortable. And just start to give thanks for your physical body, for all the ways it has supported you, all the things that it allows you to do, to walk, to run if you're a runner, the way it takes care of your health and well-being, from digesting your food every day, your ability to see and hear, and just send love and thanks to your physical body for all the ways it's carried you and held you for your entire life. And just start to imagine that there's a beautiful light glowing in the center of the earth. And again, we're going to pretend this light can help us clear away anything that doesn't serve and bring more of what does. And so we ask this light to release any part of us that's not in alignment with having a grateful heart, and to help us feel, see, and experience more gratitude within our lives. And so imagine this light comes up all the layers of the earth, traveling up, up, up. And it starts to slowly enter in through the bottom of your feet. Coming up, just feel this light like a calming, cool presence, clearing away anything that's not in alignment with gratitude and bringing more in of what is. As this light floods your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips and pelvis, your stomach, your back, your chest, your heart, your shoulders, your arms, your throat and neck. And the light floods your face, your ears, your head, your mind. And the light travels out the top of your head. It goes up, 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 and then it meets a huge golden ball of light. And same with this light, we're just going to allow it to release any part of us that isn't aligned to gratitude, and bring in more of this energy in. And the light starts to flood down on the top of your head like a beautiful waterfall. As it pours into the top of your head, your mind, your face, your ears, your throat and neck, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your back, your stomach, down into your hips, and it pours all the way down your legs, all the way down, and it goes to the center of the earth, and it bounces right back up into the center of your heart. And now let's expand our light. And so imagine that this golden light pours out of your heart and covers you 360 degrees. And then expand it to cover the entire room you're in, the home you're in, the city you're in, the state you're in, the country you're in, and then the entire globe, and just feel how expansive and incredible this light is. And I want you to start by just first thinking of 3 things that happened today that you're grateful for. 3 things that happened. Maybe it was something with your partner, your kids. Maybe it was a message or some news you received. But go ahead and just think of 3 things now that happened today that you're grateful for. And as you do, just feel the shift inside of you becoming lighter, happier. And at the same time, just imagine there's a rose gold speck of light within your heart center. And let's just expand this light to help you have a more grateful heart. And at the same time, to remove any barriers or blocks to you experiencing more gratitude in your light. And so imagine this rose gold light is like a little diamond shining in the center of your heart. And now imagine it becomes the size of a baseball. And now the size of a volleyball. And now the size of like a big beach ball. You feel it more, just starting to expand, and now it's covering the entire upper half of your body. And as it expands, it starts just kind of carrying you away. And so just imagine you're traveling now up and out of the room you're in, the home, the city. And you just find yourself floating up, floating up. And you find yourself now landing on a beautiful beach, waves crashing in the distance, beautiful sunset on the horizon, purple gold hues flooding the sky, birds flying overhead, a few soft clouds. And you begin to just walk, feeling the sand beneath your toes and your feet. Walking along. And as you're walking, you look down and you notice like a beautiful, perfect seashell. And you pick it up. And as you do, think of one thing that happened in your childhood that you have immense and complete and total gratitude for, that you're so thankful for. Bring that up into your consciousness now and really feel the immense gratitude you have for whatever this situation was, whatever it was. And as you do, you just hold on to the shell. You have a little bag around your shoulder, you just drop it into. And just thinking and reminding yourself how completely supported you were and how this wonderful thing that happened for you in childhood really possibly even helped change the course of your life and made you who you are. And so just feel that gratitude. And you continue to walk along. and you come upon two perfectly smooth rocks laying right next to each other, a perfectly smooth white rock and a black rock. And you pick them up, and you think about your parents. Perhaps there was one parent that you're closer to than the other. And you kind of think about this parent holding the white rock and looking at it. And as you do, just think about all the gratitude you have for this parent. And just feel the gratitude, even for things that you might not have perceived as always good at the time, but find one thing, something within this relationship that you feel gratitude for with relation to this person. When you've done that, you can gently let the rock slip into the bag over your shoulder. When you look at the black, smooth rock, and this might have been a parent or a parental figure, someone that you were more challenged by or had some challenging times with. Whoever pops into your mind is okay. And just, again, find something to be grateful for in this relationship. Maybe they taught you something even as painful as it was that you needed to learn. Maybe they did their best and you just have gratitude for that person that tried to do their best. Whatever it is, feel the gratitude. Feel the gratitude. And after you felt the gratitude, you gently can let this rock go and fall into the bag. And you continue to walk, noticing the sun starting to set. Noticing the sun starting to set. And as you're walking, you come upon a beautiful green, almost emeraldish colored, like rock kind of crystal. And you're so excited to find this on the beach. And you pick it up and you realize that this is symbolic of the miracle, something you've been looking to create in your life, a goal, a wish, an outcome, a miracle you are ready to receive. Whatever this is, it could be that job you've been wanting, that check you've been wanting, or just a way of living. Maybe it's with more self-love and well-being. Whatever this miracle is, just look into this rock and take this as your sign that you're being granted this miracle that you've been wanting now. And just feel the immense gratitude, excitement and joy and gratitude that you have actually received this. Not you are receiving it right now. Feel the incredible gratitude that you are receiving this right now. And really feel the joy into it and feeling as you have received this and you're so grateful and happy to receive this miracle. And when you're done, you can gently put this beautiful green crystal into your bag and continuing to walk. And now you're just standing on the edge of the beach. You decided to let your feet kind of get into the water and just feeling the waves pour over your ankles as you start to watch the sun really start to set, closing down upon the horizon of the ocean. Now just give thanks for being alive right here and right now and really getting to watch this beautiful sunset slowly close into the ocean. The bottom of the sun now touches the horizon of the ocean. And it goes down The sky getting this beautiful pink and purple hue. And the sun keeps going down, now halfway down on the horizon. This golden, golden hue, and now it sets completely. And just feel the immense gratitude that you get to be alive right here and right now, and that you got to witness that and see that, and just feel how beautiful and remarkable it is, and give thanks. And as you do, just start to feel yourself coming back to your body, to the room you're in. This will take some grounding breaths together to just anchor this feeling of gratitude in right now. As you breathe in and release. And one more, breathe in and release. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes and join me when you're ready. Welcome back. Again, gratitude is something that you can just practice right now. It is always your saving grace. When in doubt, express gratitude, always. Gratitude can shift you immediately into feeling amazing about your life. It can shift your perception on anything in an instant. And so I wish all of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving this week a beautiful Thanksgiving. I'll see you next Sunday. And if I can do anything for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, bye-bye for now.